So we start with the Semyorka, basically exact build that it's had for years and years, but this thing looks worn. The armor is spotty from continuous replacement. The paint job is good, but not as good as it could be. Slight changes, but on the inside, as the camera follows us through the front faceplate, we see a man greatly changed. Nicholas Sokolov, you have a much fuller look to you. The look of a man who isn't running from the Capellan Confederation, who isn't trying to take care of a adopted child, a man who is not filled with sorrow. We flash back to your thoughts from this morning, where your master, Shang Kun Fei, continues to show you her distant and very awkward, almost girlish affection as your knight oath holder for what knight oaths are worth in the Capellan Confederation. And yeah, she just, awkwardly wishes you a good bout and adjusts your tie before helping you out of the limo. It's a very unusual situation you've had with her these last 5 years. But now, covered in the kind of accolades and wealth that you can gain through such service, you find yourself standing across the battlefield against an old foe, Trident Tahira. No longer a member of Team Mixful after they've fallen apart. Still a top-tier contender in the light category. You are defending, you can hear over the microphone, right? Like the announcer's like, defending his rank 64 title in the Class 2 division, Sir Nicholas Sokolov Cosmo.
I think in his head, me as a player, he's like, sir, but Cosmo's probably like, that's damn right.
Yeah, tell me about your intro sequence.
All right. Well, we've had some time to think about this, and Cosmo used to be a lot more about kind of the flair, the flash, trying to move quickly, kind of appeal to his style, and instead he's kind of taken it back a notch. And for starters, he as a person, when he was in the interview and everything, is very well dressed. He's always like extremely well kept now, and the mech kind of, well, aging kind of represents that. And so as he's walking out, the first thing you kind of see is just like thick smoke blowing everywhere, and just slowly walking out is Semyorka, which is wearing a gigantic, it's probably actually a tarp, but we're going to say it's a gigantic dark green robe that has lime green trim and a massive hood. So almost like a boxer when they're entering their match. And to completely change up the music we're coming into, it's We Ready by Archie Eversole. the number one song for football.
That one.
It's like the number one song for kickoffs in football games. Big Spoon will get it. And then
we don't make this show just for Big Spoon. I mean, yeah, he'll get it, but I suspect I may not be the only one having to go to YouTube right now.
Yeah, you'll probably be a little disappointed. William Double Double might like it, but as he kind of gets to the edge of the arena, just using his mech's arms, pulls the hood back, and as he's doing that, the green flame goes out. And as his arm fully goes up and then drops him, the rope just falls off, and he walks out into the arena.
Okay.
And the last thing the camera probably sees as he comes to a rest is you see Cosmo take out a book, and he just opens to a random page and kind of recites to himself, "Move swift as the wind and closely formed as the wood. Attack like the fire and be still as the mountain." And then he shuts the book.
Okay, vaguely reminiscent of the Mulan song.
So I'm
reading Sun Tzu again, huh?
Yes, before every match, he's going to say a quote from The Art of War.
Better hope you have less than 36 matches then.
I found 100. Although I will say a lot of them aren't fitting when it's like the best commander is one who doesn't fight his opponent. And I'm like, well, that's not going to work. So.
Well, that's the point where you do that Omae Shinderu, and you're like, you didn't realize before this match that I'd already won. The area is the lights go down for her entrance. As we get that sort of laser lights sweeping through the area. And then like Halo 2 guitar solo riff just going on. And then we hear panther growls as a mech comes running out with a panther faceplate. And it is a Hollander BZK F3.
No shit. All right.
Lyran Alliance's new premier light mech that they love using a lot. Is literally just a Gauss rifle mounted on a mech.
Well,
just like my boy Vulcan Raven.
This is like, I hope this isn't like, what was his name? Firecracker?
Yeah, Firecracker, and that's his mech was the Vulcan Raven, the refit Raven with a
what was
Gauss
his
rifle.
actual name? It was like Taco something. Hold on, I have it somewhere. Tortilla July.
Right, because he's a member of the bread family. Yeah.
Tortilla taco, close enough. That's funny.
Makes me want to go get some tortillas and tacos. Yeah, she comes running out and then throws her mech into a intentional slide down a ramp, and there's metal sparks going off. It all works well with the music, but then she flips it into a spin. So now she's spin sliding until she hits the edge of the desert, and it just throws up this immense cloud of dust that covers her mech. And when she walks out of it, there's one final panther growl. People are losing their mind because Trident Tahira has been soaring publicly. She like Sakura Smith, it's not like a full-time mech warrior. Both of them are actors, and their acting careers have really been taking off. And Trident Tahira just landed a part in the new Immortal Warrior as the secondary villainess.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I think it's easier for me to see that than it is to see a Hollander running, sprinting, spinning, and sliding.
Hey, she's a good pilot.
Yeah.
She's a good pilot. All right. Anything you'd like to do before the match kicks off?
I'd probably just look comps to her and say, "What? No more elephants this time." I rather enjoyed that last time.
She just laughs.
Good luck.
She gives you a slight growl and doesn't say anything, but it's like a yeah.
So I should note just before the match gets started, in case people are wondering my math later. Cosmo got some upgrades over the 5-year gap.
Like what?
Tactical genius, because he's now a major. So I felt that RP wise made sense. And as my last exit out of Hot Dog, I took Lucky level 1. So I have 1 Lucky, Tactical Genius, and Fire Fist.
Okay. I'm going to use these Smoke Jaguar dice for her because those are pretty close to Panthers. And as you know,
that doesn't make me feel any better.
Extremely lucky, and they'll live forever. And even if they die, they'll just come back.
Well, I also will use green dice, but they will be compelling. And I actually don't need to use them for anything right now. But
yeah, you need to roll initiative.
Well, I like doing it on the dice so everyone can see.
Sure. That relies on me.
So, I should say I also have a +2, and I get to reroll.
Oh, do you have the C3 installed again?
I have the C3 and ex-soldier for +2 to initiatives.
All right. She has a 7, so you have a 9. Okay, you get to pick the sides.
Can you tell Cosmo really likes going second?
If only he was some sort of TSM melee build, it would make a lot more sense.
Hey, he's got Fire Fist. We're working there. We're working it.
See, now the guys who rely on TSM need to be going, oh, so we could do it that way. Ex-Soldier plus Mech Tech, get in melee range, never let him go.
I do think it's funny. Everyone's like switching to Hot Dog now.
Yeah, they want to do the...
Oh, shit. Speaking of which, oh my God. We skipped the interview. Yeah, I skipped the interview, so I totally...
No, I skipped the interview on purpose. So
Oh,
Gleemo wanted to control the way his flashbacks went, but for everybody else, we're doing it this way. But if you want to guarantee victory right now, go ahead.
I certainly do. And oh man, there were a few things I wanted to mention in the before end, so I'll just recap it real quick.
Listen, you need to do it after. We're jumping straight into the mech action, so nobody thinks that this isn't a mech show. They get wrapped up. They're like, I want to know more about this Omega Tanaga guy.
Okay. Then the only thing I'll say is I'm dedicating my victory to guests that are visiting from Heligoland that Cosmo has personally invited.
All right. She posts up here.
Oh my God. The picture is hilarious.
Where do you want to place?
I'm good here, actually. Got some decent cover.
You're just
actually for 3 spaces. No, fuck that. I want to get closer. There we go.
You know what they say, modern day killers really must hate fun.
So
only one person says that. Oh no. Oh no.
What? Should I let go or no?
Don't let. Well, you let go. It's fine. It's just I'm the one making mistakes.
Okay. I got an 11.
Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has those days. Oh, fuck your 11. I got an 11 as well.
Man. Reroll.
6.
I got a 9.
All right. I don't move.
Can't saw that coming. What height is this? 1. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4. No.
That's
1,
way
2,
more than 1,
3,
2.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
No, just know that's only 1 tall.
That's 1? Oh shit.
It says Tower 1. Hey, listen, I didn't make these maps.
All right.
Listen, call my map making guy. I think you know him. His name is Dunamis.
Is this considered 2 or 1? That looks like
Let's
1.
take a
It's
look. Let's say 2 because it very clearly has 2 stories. Yeah.
All right. Then let's just go up. I would have started facing that. Okay. 1, 2.
This reminds me of the Mech Warrior 3
5,
intro.
6, 7, 8, 9.
You think you can just move 9 spaces? What even is that? All right. She doesn't move at all. It is nothing.
Well, you can't see me, so I guess it doesn't matter. It's
all right. 6.
6. My reroll. 9.
I don't move.
Where's the next level 2? This looks like a level 2. 1, 2, 3. I jumped to here.
Okay. Level 1s.
Doesn't matter. 8.
I don't move.
Trident, are you feeling okay? Are you stuck?
You hear her low chuckle, and then she says, why don't you stop hiding? I thought you added that large laser just to get around this kind of situation. What's wrong? Feeling afraid?
Added. I've had this for 5 years.
Yeah, I remember when you didn't have it.
Well, you see, your big gun is bigger than my big gun.
Just don't tell my fans.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay. I wonder what could happen next round. 9.
I shouldn't even bother putting dice out. It's just slowing me down. 8. I need to re-roll.
It sticks.
8 again. Wow. Of all the rounds to not fucking win. Okay. What is your movement in this sucker?
5'8".
Oh, wait. It's actually not bad at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay, she doesn't move.
3, 4, 5, 6. Is it 2?
Watch this. She torso twists towards you and then depresses the gun turret as the whole Hollander points its entire body towards you.
Imagine the gun's just like slowly lowering.
Yeah. So it's got those reverse jointed legs, right? So it just like pistons up into position to fire down on you.
Mm-hmm. In case this comes up, the 5-starter has 2 quirks. One is ubiquitous for easy repairs. The other is like exposed something
linkage.
Yeah. And so rather than sticking with the flamer, which I feel like is kind of a cop-out because that's in the head, I figure I'll pick small lasers. So if you hit my center torso or right torso, even if it doesn't penetrate, you might still destroy a small laser.
Sure.
3, 4, 5. So I need a 5 for the large laser and 9s for the 3 small lasers and flamer. Just fixing my heat. So large laser needs a 5. Hits location 9, which is left leg.
For 8.
It's large laser. I believe that's 8.
Okay.
Yes.
You sell the armor off.
Now I need 9s for 3 small lasers. Miss number 1. Miss number 2. Off by 1 on both of those. That hits. Location 7. Wait, am I on your
I think you're on my front side.
Yeah, okay. Then center torso for 3.
You're in that, one spot where I get to pick, right?
Yes. Assuming you're picking center or front.
Yep.
Okay, so 3 to center torso, and then the flamer. Off by 1 again. That's a bummer. Okay. That's it. Okay.
So yeah, you get off this pretty good blast, right? The large laser rips off all the leg armor on the far side of this thing. You get a little claw of a small laser in as you're just trying to get through these woods and force your way towards her. And then you see the electricity crackling down the barrel as the hypersonic slug begins leaving. That'll hit for sure. That's 15 points left leg. You will survive that. Barely. As your mech takes a hit,
1 armor left leg.
As your mech takes a hit, you slam your head against the console briefly, and we get grainy 1920s silent film footage style of you sitting down with this consultant group who look like their logo is an S inside of an O. And one of the guys is just like, so, we noticed you had a bit of problems regarding mines. I think we can say it's quite fair that the Capellan Confederation, as the leading minefield technologists, are going to be able to push this technology a lot better, especially using footage of your mech's defeat.
Yes, it is ironic how this comes about. I eat my words at the end of 5 years ago when, I was so angry at the mines, but they are actually a stroke of brilliance. Not only would I be interested in the mine technology, but any type of sensor that could help detect them as well.
Of course.
Who are you with again?
We're called the Circle of Solaris. We'd prefer you don't spread that name around. Rather than promoting for any individual company, we represent a consortium, and we'd prefer that you just push Thunder LRM technology and Beagle active probes.
This I can do.
That's good. That's
Probably
good.
more so outside of the arena than in, but we shall see.
So he pushes over a data pad towards you and then does that thing where he sits back, crosses his legs, and does like the villainous, smug businessman taking a drink of brandy and says, I think you'll like what's on this data pad. You'll find it quite useful for your master.
Pick it up, take a look, and all the while probably wondering, when am I ever going to run into that person who is not villainous looking?
Probably when you aren't working for the villains, I guess. Yeah, we fade back to the present as you know, the Gauss rifle slug effect wears off. Neither side having forced anything in particular, like a piloting check. Let's go ahead and roll. Double ones again.
Well, that's a 13 on a through armor critical with crits. That doesn't count, but would have been a good roll.
One, two, three.
This again.
I don't want to hear that from you, motherfucker. I don't want to hear that from any person I've ever played Battletech with. I am the only person who has ever attempted to avoid this situation in the history of this show. And I decided I'm just going to wall ride whenever I'm in trouble from now on, because everybody else does.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's a walk. Okay. I may actually try. Oh, wait, was that your dice I just straight up took? Sorry.
It's fine. We both are going to have. You didn't move enough for it to matter, neither did she.
1, 2, 3. I get a 1. It's very small.
Oh, you
very,
okay. Yeah,
very
sure.
minimal. Oh, man. I don't want to jinx it, but I will dump my luck and my edge into actually pulling off my finisher for the first goddamn time.
Okay. You also will take 15 points to the right leg, lowering that to 1 as well.
Gosh.
Pretty much any other location would have been great than the legs. I mean, another hit to either of those locations are going to destroy you.
It's gone.
Instantly.
Yeah,
You're
it'll be Vixen all over again.
Absolutely screwed. This time, as the Gauss slug hits, you're like, your eyes, you get that, you know, like you've been punched really hard and your eyes go black and you're waiting for the red to clear. And it's a conversation you had yesterday where someone has invited you to the Grand Lounge. You receive a card with the Eye of Providence on it in the morning, along with a time and date. As you venture through the city and stop on a side street near the center of the city, there's a neoclassical building that you've never really seen before. It's just kind of melded past you in your mind, but now that you see the Eye of Providence on the heavy wooden door, you can't stop thinking about it. It's that Dunning-Kruger effect. When you knock upon the door, it is opened slowly, and you are met by a villainous butler type who says, "Brother Sokolo, we've been expecting you. Please come with me, Sokolo."
So Sokolov.
Of course, Mr.
Yes.
Sokolo.
Okay.
The butler leads you into a large room dedicated with wood paneling, comfy leather chairs, tasteful lamps, and the like. The overall impression is like a 1800s faculty lounge at a high-level university. The people in this room add to that impression. Most of them are very nicely dressed in a way that only intellectuals dress. Tweed jackets, all sorts of retro Bow ties, very popular. Although some stand out by wearing various colors of Mech Tech jumpsuits, their icons belonging to a slew of companies and stables. All of these people seem connected by the many technical drawings, data tables, and drinks strewn over their tables. The butler takes you to a table with an empty spot with several people seated at it. One of those people, with a big twirly mustache, rises to shake your hand and hand you a drink of primary vodka. Good work with your Thunder LRM project, Brother Sokolov. You are an expert in light mech and large lasers, so you're not? Tell me, have you ever heard of Omnitech Industries? I think you will find their Koto project most interesting.
I have not heard of this Omnitech, but I do love interest in other companies. Tell me more. What is it that makes this Koto so special?
He chuckles sinisterly as he sits back down and slides you the Koto's. It's highly classified technical diagrams across the table.
Like this
was an investor scene, by the way. I see. The thing is, I don't think the investor knew you already belonged to a secret group, and now you belong to two secret groups. The Grand Lounge on top of the Circle of Solaris.
So you're saying this is just like season 1 all over again, where I'm in 2 secret agent societies?
When I was running Winter's Edge, there in between season 1 and 2, I ran a show called Chrome Blooded. And people legitimately formed a secret society with its own Discord secret language, and they like made images with code embedded in it that you were supposed to figure out. And this is the best part of the story. One day, one of them approached me and was like, "Hey, we'd like our secret society to take place as in the show, not just in the play-by-post." And all I said was, "Are you sure?" And I never heard from them again. They basically were like, "He's gonna destroy us, shut it down, delete the Discord, remove all the images, he hates us." And I didn't find out until like a year later. I was like, I just wanted to know if you guys were sure. Like, had you thought about it? I didn't know the 3 words were gonna destroy your whole life.
After watching 4 seasons of Time of Total Warfare, the "Are you sure" has an impact on anyone who's seen that. I think I want to stand still. Are you sure?
Are you sure? Yeah. Go ahead. It's your turn to make a move here with your many weapons.
All right. So
I understand that you have a new special move for when you miss everything, right?
No, that's when the opponent misses, not when I miss.
I guess you'll have to wait for your opponent to miss then.
Yeah, Tahira with her 1 gun hasn't missed yet. So we talked, like months ago about my special move, which has never actually come to fruition.
You mean spicy chin music?
Yeah.
The move that Saya stole one time and is never used again?
Yeah, stole one time, killed my one intern, and I was like, all right, that works.
The only person who have ever used the move's inventor, Saya Jade Falcon.
Would you say, because it's based on Fire Fist, I can still shoot the large laser in my right arm or not? Because I'm not going to use it in the weapon phase.
Yes, Fire Fist requires you to reserve the weapon.
Okay, even though
so
the
you
flamers...
can't fire it now. And
okay.
If you miss the punch, you can't fire the laser at that point.
Right. But even though in the second phase, the flamer is what I'm hoping to use, not the large laser.
Is the flamer in your arm?
No, it's in my head.
We're using your alternative version where if you hit with both punches. Okay.
If I make both punches,
you have to reserve the flamer now.
Okay, that's fine. But do I have to reserve the laser too? Because I'm punching.
If you're punching, yes, because you can't punch with a weapon that is in the arm. Yep.
Okay. And then I am just going to shoot with 3 small lasers, which probably looks
so much better for me.
Which probably looks really funny. So let's see. 3, 4, no evasion. So I just need 4s.
I'm definitely going to open up the physical combat.
That hits location 11, so left arm takes 3 damage.
Sure.
Holy crap, that misses. Okay.
What's that like? Tell me what it tastes like.
Center torso takes 3 damage.
Someone was watching the first episode of A Time of Total Warfare yesterday and was like, hey, I noticed you made a slight mistake. You did left torso instead of right torso. And I was like, oh boy, it's going to be a long series for you, brother.
Hold on, let me go back and fix that. That changes everything.
Hey, man, if I had to go back and fix the way that we did Omega Tanaga versus Seth, it might have actually changed something. There were a couple small mistakes there that started to add up. All right, I got the center torso damage.
And that's it.
She is gonna kick you.
Oh shit! With my legs, that's actually pretty shitty.
Yeah, and it definitely connects.
And it crits.
Oh, so you're super screwed.
Which
4
leg?
on the front is left leg. The damage is
Twice your tonnage.
Well,
So
it's 1
7.
for 5, so 7. Look at you, twice your tonnage.
Dude, it's like I think we've had this conversation.
Twice your
It's like
tonnage divided by 10. Yes.
yeah, but it's like how you do a tip, right? You just you move the decimal over and double it. 20%.
I'm sorry, I'm doing it the traditional old style way, which is to obey the rules. Look, whatever you need to get it done, that's how we do it. Right. So you do take a leg critical.
In my left leg crit. There's nothing to absorb it.
I'm looking for that hip lock. Nope. Hip lock. No. Hip lock. No.
Oh my god.
No.
This is ridiculous.
No.
Holy shit. You're right. These smoke jaguar dice.
Yeah, hip lock. I got him.
All right. So my movement is halved, I believe. So
yes. And you're gonna need to make a piloting skill check at a pretty improved difficulty.
That's now a 3, 5. Yes.
And you need to make another piloting skill check because you got kicked. But we'll wait until after you get your double punch off.
Please connect. All this for this Fire Fist idea I had like back in the preseason that turns out really isn't that good of an idea, but I'm sticking with it.
Yeah, but it's thematic. It's like pro wrestling. It doesn't always have to be the most optimal move.
Oh, it
just has to be an RKO out of nowhere.
Especially because of all mechs for it to work against, a Hollander with that giant fucking gun sticking out. That'd be hilarious. Okay, but so I'm a base of 2, ran for 3.
Yeah, but it feels like if you could get inside the Hollander's gun barrel range, it'd be really easy to beat the shit out of them because half their body would be locked up, right?
It would be, except you still hit my leg with it at point blank range.
Sure. But that's your fault, not mine.
So I think I just need 3s. Yeah, first punch hits location. Oh, that almost was a head. 4 on the front. Right torso for 4 damage.
You punch and it impacts the Hollander's gun barrel.
Yes. Second one hits. Location 4 again. So right torso again, another 4
all
damage.
The armor off of the gun barrel.
And because of my made-up move, using Fire Fist here, my flamer in my head automatically hits
Unfortunately,
her
there's
head.
no critical in there. 1, 2, 3.
So yeah, 3 damage.
Sorry, that was the critical for the other one. You should roll for the crit here.
What did I crit on?
Oh, you didn't crit. That's right. I have more than enough armor. Never mind. Don't listen to me. I'm talking crazy. I do not get knocked out.
Aha. So that was the first time we have witnessed spicy chin music.
You get a hold of that barrel, and then you pull in for the headbutt, and the flamer sprays over her cockpit, and she just starts heating up, but she isn't a Hollander.
She's in a Hollander.
Has 9 free heat.
Like the worst time for this to ever actually happen, but it's now happened.
Is it 2 damage or 3?
2 damage and 2 heat.
Okay. Yep. But it's nothing to her.
No.
Maybe to
all this work, 2 seasons worth of thematicness for something that.
Yeah, but now you just got to get Zonalar to draw the moment, you know?
Yeah. Worth it.
But like somehow make it Bara.
Yeah, somehow just, turn Semyorka into a Dragonborn, maybe from Fractal, and then we're good.
All right, 9. Man, Fractal. Oh, sorry. No. You have to make 2 piloting skill checks.
Yes, you're right. Cool.
All right, your first one is definitely successful.
That's good. I don't even know what I'm shooting for right now.
You got a +2.
Well, that's...
Oh, no.
That ain't going to do it. I will use my
no.
1 point of lucky. So I'm a 2.
1 point of lucky lets you re-roll 1 die, right? Is it both die?
I thought it said 1 pilot skill roll. I haven't let go yet. If you want to look it up, I'll just keep.
I will, but you can just
button.
let the dice hit the table because one of them is going to be 1. The second result stands. All right, yes, it is both dice.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
9.
Okay, you managed to pull yourself out of that situation without getting horrifyingly wrecked.
Tahira, you okay? I hope that didn't scare you.
As she's pulling her mech's leg out of your leg, she goes, "Oh, I'm fine. And then, she sets herself back up into a stance as she brings the Hollander's gun barrel up against you again and says, "You should be a little bit more worried about yourself."
It's merely a leg.
Was that a roll for initiative that I rolled a 9 on? Yeah, I think so. What did you get?
I don't think I've rolled it because I did roll it and it was the 12s and you said use that for your
your piloting skill. Yeah.
So I still need to roll
first.
It's a 5, 6, 7 with advantage. That's how I think of it, and that's a 12.
All right, she doesn't move.
I can't let you kick me again.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to get kicked again. There's no situation where being kicked ends well for you.
Is this are these height 2? I'm guessing. Where it doesn't say the height on it. I'm guessing it's 2.
It is.
Whale. Okay.
Back off.
My movement is now 3, 5, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that's not going to work.
You'll get kicked in the face. What are you doing?
I was hoping to go here.
Okay.
But I don't think I can actually make it there with such small movement, which means we're going to jump here.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure with a bum leg,
you have to make a roll.
Yeah.
Yes. It's previously damage per hip actuator destroyed is +2.
So I just need a 4.
Make PSR +2 to land.
I'm good.
Okay, you land.
And I only jumped
2 hexes, so you have a 1.
6. Oh yeah, 1 for the jump. That's true.
Okay.
Well, that. Yeah, I'm gonna need a new finisher. That was super underwhelming after a whole season of waiting to set that up.
I mean, you give her a +1 PSR, or sorry, +1 to everything now.
To everything, yeah.
All right, she's firing Gauss. It hits.
Man,
that's left torso. Your left torso's scrapped.
Any crits?
No, unfortunately, but
Do I have
it's not exactly a place you want to lose that much armor.
Left torso. I do not have any small lasers there. So
it's the jump jets you need to be worried about.
Well, now that my movement is molasses. All right, so base 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 for large laser, 7 for 8 for everything else. So large laser needs a 6. Hits. Right leg, 8 damage.
Right,
Small laser 1 needs an 8. Hits. Location 8. Left torso, 3 damage. Number 2 misses. Number 3 misses, and flamer misses.
Okay. I'm good on heat. How about you?
I think I actually just went up in heat because I jumped. You get a minimum of 3 no matter how far you go. So I'm at 3 heat. No, I'm at 1 heat.
All right. She just opens comms and says, I thought you wanted to throw hands. What's wrong? Come back. No, wait.
I'm unsure whose legs are in worse condition, yours or mine, knowing full well it's mine.
Yeah. your hip is literally sending sparks up. She's like, it's dangerous to continue the fight in your condition. You're going to lose the mech. Why not just surrender?
Semyorko's been through worse. And you know I don't surrender unless it's really, really, really bad.
It's about to be really, really, really bad, she says, getting an 8 on initiative.
What's with all these 2s? I'm rolling.
I know, it would have been an amazing hit for you.
That's a 6 or a 7. So I'm going to go ahead and assume you're just not moving. So I'm not going to move.
You're capable of assuming that, sure. Where do you want to go?
I am. I will not move.
Le shock.
Because if you come down and want to kick me, I'm going to kick you right back. We'll both be mutilated.
It's true.
She must have weapon specialist Gauss, because being inside minimum range in woods and with a head hit, and she's still hitting every time. It's crazy.
All right. Now she can kick you without having to worry about being kicked.
That's true. That was a huge jump. Holy shit. So that's
it's only a 2 drop. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
So it's 4 movement to get into that hex. Yep. Yeah. That's a lot.
It might only be like right here, but still, I can get all everything I need to get done. I can get done.
Alrighty. Do you have a modifier? Oh,
I do, but for some reason I have a green die. There we
go. So it's a 1, right? Plus the woods. Okay, so 3, 4, 5. That's it. I should say I'm torso twisting. Well, you know which angle I'm trying to go for.
Yep, I know.
There.
That's not the angle you want to go for. You want to go for this angle. Torso twisting.
Yeah, sorry. Way. I was just trying to get it back on the 30-degree angle, not 60. Sorry. What did I say? 5?
I use superior 15-degree angle technology.
Oh, that drives me nuts. I don't have patience for that. So I need 5s for everything. That hits 7, so center torso, 8 damage.
Okay, it's internal.
No crits. Nah. Small laser number 1 needs 5. That misses. Gosh, what is with all these? Whatever. It wouldn't be a. No, I don't. I save edge for RP. Okay, second one hits center torso. If only I took human TRO. Oh well.
If only.
3 damage center torso, and the last small laser hits location 4. Right arm 3 damage.
Okay.
And finally, the flamer needs a 5. Hits location 6. Right torso, 2 damage, 2 heat.
Okay. You fire the flamer down the barrel of the Gauss rifle.
Imagine she's just like hitting me with the weapon head now.
It's like being whipped by somebody's hair.
Yeah.
Even with the rollover. That's 15 damage right torso with a critical.
Well, you're spreading it around. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2.
Double heat sink is taken out.
That's okay.
And then I need to roll for both of your small lasers, right? No?
Yes, what is it? I think it says if you roll a 10 or higher. Okay. So
right, so did you build any heat this round with the double heat sink out?
I didn't move. So no, I'm still at 1.
Okay. Now she's going to kick you. Yep.
That'll do. It's definitely right leg.
2 is right leg. Yep.
And it's any crits?
Unfortunately, no.
You picked the wrong leg. If you did the other leg, I was definitely going down.
I mean, I think at this point you need to be making a very serious decision on.
I'm working on stilts.
You're like the reverse of a stick.
I've got a knee on one side and a knee and ankle on the other. My punch is a 2, 3 for woods, 4 for your movement. Just the right arm. Oh wait, no, I shot with the laser. Never mind. This doesn't count.
Okay.
Right? I shot with the large laser, right?
You
Yeah,
did.
I did. Okay, so that doesn't count. Ignore that.
Okay. With you torso twisted, can't you still throw hands with your left arm? Or am I wrong about that? I'm in your front arc.
Yeah, you're right. I would be able to do.
I'll accept that roll of a 9. Go ahead.
Right. So that would hit. And location 1. What's that? Left arm takes 4 damage.
It's internal with a critical.
Really? Hey, look at that. There's a crit.
You only need 1 die.
It is a 5.
Nope. Reroll.
It is a 2.
Upper arm actuator. Doesn't matter because I'm not going to punch you. I'm going to keep kicking you. It's working out really well. You need to make a PSR for being kicked at a +2
for the hit previously. What did you crit my other leg? No, that was the torso. Okay, no. So just a 4. We're good, barely.
Close. Yeah. I mean, look, she opens communications and you can hear her chuckling. She's just like, "It's over, Cosmo, and you know it. Save the machine."
He's just thinking in his head, I don't know, I just got a Kodo. I have this other machine. I think I'm one more round.
Whoa, when did you get a Kodo? Did someone buy that for you? Someone unlocked the Kodo. I don't know that anyone purchased one yet, did they? Am I crazy?
The investor says they have. He said, quote, "I have the receipt," which I thought was funny. But
what's a Kodo gonna cost? 4? Did anyone spend 4 recently? I don't.
He said he would work it out off. He's like 90% sure he bought it, and he has receipt. But maybe that's
that.
me.
Is it, okay, let me.
It's who you're thinking it is.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it Bloom?
Yeah.
Okay, then yes, he does. You do have it. And never mind me. I'm dumb.
Oops.
What was your decision on surrendering?
One more
gonna
round.
Give you up. Never gonna let you down.
Uno mas.
Okay.
This is exactly why having all these super initiative bonuses is supposed to be helpful. There we go. 13.
Okay. That is somewhat problematic for me. Your jump range?
Did you take one out? No, you did not.
No. Four, 5, 6, 7. Oh no, wait a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But that leaves me totally exposed.
Aren't you looking that way? I was gonna say.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keeps my back clear. Is Back one, down one. Back one, down one is defender's choice. Yep, I will settle in there.
I was gonna say we've ruled before that if someone has this, they can declare off map being out of bounds, right?
This chart that you have prepared for me tells me that location is defender's choice. So
right. But I'm just saying, if defender's choice between here and here.
Oh, you want to make it so that nobody can get shot? Yeah, that makes sense.
That's what you've ruled before.
That sounds right. And that will give me a run of 1.
Does that actually make it easier for you though? Because then I'm further outside your minimum Gauss range. Although it doesn't really seem to matter
yet.
This freaking thing doesn't miss.
Rolling pretty good.
This is the opposite of Gleemo. God, her to hit number's gotta be extremely high. Hit ratio. Where's my blue dice? We'll do that. I mean, I'm in woods, minimum range, and
unfortunately, this number is a lot higher than I'd like it to be.
And you ran.
But I rolled double sixes, so it doesn't matter.
That sucks.
15 points, right leg, boom.
Well, that's gonna go all the way to CT, I think. 1,
oh, shit.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
God.
8, 9, 10,
imagine
11, 12,
so
13,
I
14,
imagine
15.
the shot actually hits you like the right side of your torso, your arm falls off, your leg falls off, the torso's like ripped off, your whole mech just
this is what Zone LR needs to make a
this is you
of.
You have to have been violently twisted around in the process as well.
1 second my whole mech's there. A second later, arm, leg, torso gone.
You look like a postmodernist apocalypse. You like a postmodernist building in the apocalypse. You know, like something out of Last of Us with like exposed pipes and water coming out. And...
There you go.
Absolutely wrecked. I needed a 7.
Hey, 7's better than average. Dang, she must have Gauss specialist or something.
No comment.
Because her 2 hits are crazy low. Okay. I'm base 3.
I don't think there's a pilot check there. I think that's an automatic fall, right?
It is. And actually, you know what? I just realized I needed to make a pilot check when I jumped there.
Oh, that's right. Please go ahead.
I just needed a 4. I just needed.
Sounds like a man who's about to not hit a 4.
Yeah, don't screw me. Okay. So yeah, I'm definitely down. Have we had a mech lose yet because they lost both legs? Has that happened yet?
I think I have. Not you guys. Okay, admittedly, I lose a lot more mechs than any individual one of you. So
that is true.
Yes, Amore. I know you open the door because you're very smart. Yes.
Base 3, 4, 5, 6 for jump, 7 for your movement. So 7 for the large laser.
I could also be destroyed this round.
Oh, freaking center torso hits, but no crits. So 8 damage CT.
Doesn't matter. The whole mech is junked.
Really?
Get 4 center torso armor left. Yeah.
That is fucking lucky.
It's gonna probably be a double elimination.
What? Let me rephrase. I was about to say I'm still standing, but I'm not standing. For you. Yeah. If you hit my leg,
that's such a good point. Hit damage. Yeah, like
that's a good point. Okay. Should I bother still shooting?
No.
She has no ammo or anything, right?
Go ahead. Well, she has the Gauss rifle.
You
could hit it and cause her head damage. It can't possibly kill her. The maximum amount of damage she can take from this is 4 head hits.
8 9s for my small lasers. Miss, and 9 for the flamer. It doesn't matter anyway.
All right, now you need to make your PSR +5.
Well, am I doing the fall damage or for pilot damage?
Mech warrior damage. Yeah.
Oh, well then I will use First time I'm going to use this. Hold on. Plot armor, the hot dog move. You have improbable piloting skills. If you would take pilot damage, from a head hit. Is this considered a head hit? No, this is fall damage.
This is fall damage.
Yeah, never mind.
All right, you're facing backwards, which might actually be better for you. So the fall damage will hit you in the rear.
So yeah, all right, I take that. Not the leg. And you take 4 damage to not leg. 5.
It's 5
cents. Right leg.
Whew. All right, so it goes center torso.
It does. If it was the other leg, I was like, shit, 5 is a leg number, isn't it? Survive because of 2 leg armor.
Wow, so she absolutely booms you, and at the same time, you take the last bit of her armor out, destroying a 2.5 million C-bill mech. Okay.
It's just so funny. Look at her sheet and see weapon heat 1. That's ridiculous.
All right, let me mark down the aftermatch stuff for you. So
Tahira, are you okay?
Yeah, she goes, yeah. How about you?
I imagine she just growls, actually. Panther growl.
No, she's just kind of sarcastic about it.
So it's a custom mech that took internal damage. That's 3, right?
Yep.
And then I'm a mech tech for 2, and it's ubiquitous back down to 1.
Okay.
Which seems super counterintuitive considering the condition of the mech.
Yeah, but the parts are readily available. That's why it's ubiquitous.
Actually, the right arm didn't even take damage, so it fell off perfectly intact.
Have you seen all the negative traits Kane's mechs have? Oh my god.
Was that the what was purchased recently? It was purchased recently though, right?
Yes.
I know what you're talking about. I saw this.
He was first, I was playing this game on hard mode, man.
I was like, that's awesome. What an awesome mech. And then
I feel like we lost
Kyle
Morgan to an Iron Man challenge.
No,
any percent speed run.
I'm really interested actually because I think I've told you he's joining my group for a Fallout campaign, and we start this Friday.
Yeah, okay,
I'm really interested to see what his character is going to look like. Should be interesting. But
do you want to go to your after interview with William?
Absolutely.
Okay, so you get 1 XP
so much smack talk to do.
You get 1 XP for participating, and then you get an XP or glory for guaranteed victory.
I think I'm actually going to take the glory, assuming I get to train later, and the training stuff still counts.
Yes.
Okay. So 1 stress, 1 glory, and that actually puts me at level 2 ex-soldier, which is fantastic. So I'll have to pick a something. Whatever happens at level 1, I have to do that for ex-soldier. But I'll figure that out after.
So William is dressed in a modern Tang suit. So it's got like a collar area and then like a straight button down with 2 dragons designed into it, like chasing each other's tails. And it's pure green with red dragons. And he nods to you as you enter, and he says, Cosmo, congratulations. Another victory, it seems.
William, it has been some time. It is good to see you and hear your voice. And this was, I feel like I say this every match, but this was one of my toughest battles yet.
You really seem to have picked yourself off the floor at the end of that one. But congratulations on holding rank 64 in the Class 2 division.
Yes, luckily positioning won out for me in the end, but I'll tell you, I do not enjoy these Gauss rifles shooting at me in a light mech.
Please go ahead.
Um, I wanted. We were rushed in our initial interview. I just wanted to call out that I had some special visitors here, and I wanted to just call attention to them. I have special friends here from Heligoland, and I just wanted to hope that they enjoy the fight. And now that I have victory, we can go out and celebrate together. But it must be really nice for them to get out and travel. Especially after the awful news that came out about Joshua Mark. Yeah, I do not understand how anyone can trust someone who lies about the death of their son. There's nothing lower to me than this.
You're talking about the Operation Guerrero, the union of the Capellan Confederation and the Free Worlds League, punishing the Federated Commonwealth.
Well, they deserve to be punished, do they not? And honestly, I feel bad for the people of the Federated Commonwealth. It is just their leadership that seems deceitful. And so I to the people of the Free Worlds League, I apologize, and you have my deepest sympathies. And may better days lie ahead with a true friend in the Capellan Confederation. And to those under the rule of the deceitful House Davian, and you can see very subtly Cosmo's pointing to now a patch of the Heligoland symbol on his outfit. May better days also lie ahead, hopefully under new leadership. You deserve better.
Cosmo, what can you tell me about the formation of what experts are calling the Chaos March?
Well, let's just say it's righting some wrongs.
So you believe in independence?
I believe in choice, yes. So I feel like something I just said has to be controversial.
Yeah, go ahead and make the roll.
Because this actually matters. If I take the ability for ex-soldier to use training instead of corporate, would that go into effect after this session or
after?
No. Okay, so dang, still using that -1. Okay. Balls, that would make such a big difference too. Okay.
Correct.
I'm pretty sure it's corporate, right? So that's a 5.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, it's entertainment. That's still a 6. It doesn't matter.
Do you have edge?
Oh, you're right. Yes, I do.
That seems like an opportune time.
Oh!
Wow.
Okay. Well, now I'm just, a political a-hole.
So, the way things are shaking out, Sarna is becoming independent. So I'm just telling you this, right? I'm explaining it to the audience. Sarna is going somewhat independent. Heligoland is right across the border from the Federated Commonwealth's world of Moravian. It has what's called a strong Capellan influence, but isn't technically a Capellan world right now. It's technically a Federated Commonwealth world, but the Federated Commonwealth is breaking up. Of course, the Lyran Alliance has just formed. So for those that don't know, the Lyran side of the Federated Commonwealth has pulled out. But right now, Heligoland is considered to be part of the Chaos March. So it's an independent world with strong Capellan ties and strong Federated Commonwealth local military influence, which is to say it's occupied.
Just like Cosmo's like, you got new leadership coming.
Yeah, and the people there, they don't want new leadership. They like this taste of freedom that they're getting. So it does not go over well with Heligoland, nor does it go over well with any of the former Capellan currently looking at independence with an open eye and going, independence does sound good. everywhere from Heligoland to Northwind. That's a pretty long line of worlds that don't want to be Capellan, but don't want to be Federated Commonwealth either. And you are not playing well in any of those audiences.
How one roll completely reverses Operation Guerrero. And Mandresa Kunfei is like, what the did you do?
Look, it's just seen as typical Capellan overreaching,
Yeah.
authoritarian fascist bullshit.
Cosmo's an a-hole with a mic. What else is new?
Love the idea that Cosmo ends up becoming the Joe Rogan of Solaris.
Well, I mean, I even left out the line that was, let's celebrate together. After all, I am your Enforcer Knight.
Oh my god, please no.
Oh, man.
I want Cosmo to sell me Shungite, okay? All right. Yeah, you can see that William, of course, is too polite to say anything, but everyone in
Probably
the room
just coughs like
uncomfortable with your, political statement that clearly has not gone over well with any test markets. And William says, well, let's step away for the politics for a moment. You've had a lot of influence on the rise since your introduction here. Now, my understanding is you came here as sort of like a rags to riches story, a penniless rejectee of the Capellan Confederation, now a major in the CCAF and a knight of a Mandrissa. There are people who would like your phone number so they can get into contact with you. I mean, you are a man to know on Solaris. Someone to rub elbows with. We haven't really talked about it, but what has that been like for you?
Well, you humble me, William, per usual. I appreciate your candor, and it is good to remember where you are from. You're right. I started as a lowly mech tech, won on a blind gamble to come to Solaris with a nothing but a Jenner, and here I am 5-6 years later. Just shows Solaris is the land of opportunity.
Would you say that this is proof that your dreams can come true on Solaris? Anyone's dreams can come true.
If I said no, I'd be a hypocrite. So yes, I believe anything is possible here.
He's nodding, and as he nods, you notice that at a distinct point in the floor between the two of you, a sort of green fog begins coming out. Okay. And he's like looking around, he's like, what the hell's going on?
I didn't plan this.
He looks at you like, is this something you did?
I think Cosmo just be like, I don't know, but it's green, so I'm okay with it.
All right. There's a screeching noise as the fog swooshes up, and from out of it steps someone in a ceremonial Jade Falcon dress uniform.
I knew it.
And she turns towards you and points a finger and says, Nicholas, I challenge you to a death race in your own designed arena. I, Saya, Star Commander of the Clan Jade Falcon, do so swear to defeat you once more.
What do you mean once more? You're yet to beat me.
Once more.
Oh, sure, yes, we'll race. Whatever you want, Saya. This is my interview. Get out.
But was I ever here? And as she says that, she disappears into mist. And everybody's like, what the fuck? Like, did this actually just happen?
That is actually impressive. I have no idea what she's going on about, but that was impressive.
William just like, ladies and gentlemen, a Donegal Broadcasting Company exclusive challenge from Saya Jade Falcon to her stablemate, Nicholas Sokolov, aka Cosmo.
So So out of character, I don't really know what she means by death race. Does she literally just mean running through the map I made on?
Yes, but you also shoot each other while you shoot the targets along the match.
Oh shit! Okay, that sounds fun. Yeah.
I sent the thing that said that this is a thing she does now. She holds death races.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I didn't know. Okay.
So rather than race through a race course, I thought we would get your little thingy, and we could show people how it goes down, because you have some very specific rules as to how it works.
Yeah, we can certainly improve on them too.
Sure.
Yeah, this should be fun.
Just so you're aware, no jumping to other parts of, you can't like jump to the end of the race.
I made the walls like eight height, so that I think only a spider.
There are definitely mechs that can get over that.
A spider might be one of the few that could do it, but no, that sounds good. Cool. I apologize about that, William, but girls, I don't know.
Isn't she 25?
Yeah, but I've been around her long enough that I just roll with it.
Okay.
Because I feel like over the past 5 years, Cosmo's just used to how she's grown. It's whatever. Like, just give her what she wants and she goes away.
Moving past that rather pejorative part of the conversation, what are your plans coming up beyond, a death race?
Well, I am looking forward to this death race now, but I just more the same from Cosmo. In fact, I should have you heard or watched any of my latest tech tips and tricks? Have you seen those? I have to tell you, did you know that you could process a video after it's recorded? Hillbilly showed me this. It was crazy. It's no longer just, Cosmo holding a phone, shaky and everything, but it is real production thanks to Hillbilly and his guidance. Fantastic
yes,
work.
Your unique charm is somewhat lost after years of it. I did catch the latest episode where you collabed with Hunter McGregor.
Oh, you saw that one. Did you notice what was in the background of that video? We were actually
let's pull the footage up, and then like it appears holographically between the two of you.
So if you look here and here and here, you'll see those are all Fulcher symbols. But if you've been to Fulcher, you don't recognize this facility. Yes, they have opened a new facility with our partnership in the Capellan Confederation.
Old sellout Sokolov.
And obviously Hunter, Hunter here is involved as well. You can see he's talking about the cowl on his Highlander, whatever that is. I don't know. Just he was very, very happy to be here. And, I like the ending where he says, "Kids, don't try this at home. Large caliber weapon sounds off." And then the video ends.
Okay.
Something would I have known who our promoter is at this time?
Yep, it's Zuri Carlson still.
She's still there after 5 years?
Yeah.
Even after everyone shows up at her house and threatens to kill her? Wow.
Just one person did that and then he died.
Yes. Then he died. Well, does she still give me a list of Davian fighters above me?
Yes.
I would like to call out whoever the next Davian fighter is above 64. I don't know who it is.
You won't be able to challenge them yet because you're involved in the death
race.
Yes.
Yeah.
You want to wait until then to do this?
Sure, we'll do that.
Okay.
That works.
All right.
Just so I guess I know going forward, is this the new format? Well, my shit has to come after the battle.
No, this is just something I wanted to do for everybody to get the mech stuff on the table immediately.
Okay.
Because I know you and I know everybody that's in the show. We'd spend 40 minutes getting tied down with, well, this is what happened. Yeah, they want to do catch up immediately, and I want to be like, here, we can do flashbacks in the middle of combat.
Yeah, that works. I like the way it worked today.
People get so caught up with look, I have this amazing story. They forget that the audience has to consume that story in bites that they can handle.
Yeah, once a day as they're released on Premiere.
No, what I mean is you've spent months preparing to tell this story, but the audience is sitting down to hear it for the first time. You should drips. You need to give them drips. not the fire hose.
And I guess to kind of wrap up after the interview, Cosmo would probably meet, even though they probably don't want to see him, he'd meet these Heligoland visitors. And to keep things safe, he says he'll take them out for a party, but they'll probably end up like a fancy wine bar or doing wine tastings, something that's very safe. Just mingling with them, trying to basically glad hand Heligoland leadership.
Mm-hmm.
And then for the week, he'll train to reduce stress and gain.
Let me be clear, that mingling doesn't go well, given your pre-roll. There's a lot of, we were really thinking independence works a lot better for us.
I feel like subtle comments from Cosmo on why independence doesn't work.
Yeah, that only drives it further into the independence camp.
All right. Well, I'll have to consult my my experts on glad handing outside of this to counter my disaster.
Sure. Later that day, maybe you're, taking off suit and tie after that meeting in your very nice apartment. The door opens and we get the, like you look and you're like, huh, who's there? And then someone slams you up against a wall and puts one hand beside your head to trap you against the wall. And it's Zhang Kunfei, and she's just like, I've told you that winning is enough, but I'd appreciate it if you winned a little cleaner.
Wind a little cleaner.
Try not to lose all of the legs of your mech next time.
Well, it was either win the way I won or surrender, and I was not about to surrender.
All right, it's not about the winning. I was really hoping you could woo over these Heligoland backyard yokels.
I need trading and public speaking.
I need you to be better. This is my family's legacy we're talking about here.
You have my commitment, my lady. I am doing my best. He's really hoping she doesn't say your best isn't good enough.
No, she doesn't say that. She says, all right. Look, we have a meeting tonight. You should get ready.
It is probably best I do not speak much. I understood.
Okay. So the two of you put on like black robes and like white skull masks to go to your Thugi death cult meeting. So, it's a lot like moderate spiritual thuggy cultism, because she's still trying to ease you into the fact that you're in a cult now.
Yeah, I think Cosmo was thinking we're going out tonight, meaning like with the Heligoland people don't botch it worse. And then when the mask with the skull comes out, he's like, what the fuck?
It's not the first time, but it doesn't happen often. But yeah, there's a lot of reaching out to the power of the universe in order to bring murder to your enemies. That you can gain unusual abilities from the gods through belief, and ritual sacrifices offered.
I feel like as much as Cosmo wants to believe and buy into this, he's just like, I don't see how this works. But he goes along with it entirely because of Lady Kunfei.
Good. That's exactly what she wants to hear. Any post-week stuff you want to do?
No, I can save stuff for next time. Some other people I want to introduce.
Well, you got you gotta make your choices to your post-week action.
Oh, you mean like the?
Yeah, you're gonna
train and reduce
with
stress.
Brody, of course.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, I know.
You can train someone else's intern, right?
Yes,
well, they're not really interns
no
anymore.
Right now.
Yeah. Okay, so I think that's the only choice then: train and reduce stress. Okay, and that's the only stress I had, so I go back to 0. All right. Yeah, I think that's it. So next time I'll call out Davian.
Screen goes black. We see the Semiorca and its right arm is being hoisted back on in an empty mech bay with just a single person working. And we still don't get a very good look at that person. Just brief flashes of a shadow every time they get a welding point on there. But we can hear them singing something about the true voices of believers. We are the ones of the only faith. As they weld your arm back on.
Can't wait to meet this guy or girl.
That's it.
All right. Oy vey. What a battle. What a flop of an interview. Surprise visit by Saya. I think that was probably the most exciting thing.
Well, welcome back to season 2.
Yeah, it's good to be back.
I want to explain that Saya is using clan hologram technology to pull off all the bullshit she's been doing lately, as like a literal cloaking field for her movement and actions. Because the thing is, but Battletech is literally like advanced holographic technology exists, but then it's also like, but you can't use it in a mech or a combat vehicle because it's really easy to figure out on sensors. And I was like, well, I run a show about gladiators, man. It's about time we used it for entertainment purposes.
Yeah.
Literally, like, there's a whole battlefield made out of fucking holograms that can look like anything you want it to. And I'm like, we need to make this a thing. We need to have holographic WWE entrances. We need The Undertaker. And who's it going to be? Saya Jade Uru.
That would be pretty cool if you an opponent we face comes in what looks like 4 different mechs, but it's just one as they're marching out. Yeah, it's just like pure intimidation tactic.
Oh no, it's like what's that D&D spell? Mirror image.
Yeah.
You never know which one you're actually shooting.
Yeah. That'd be so frustrating.
It's like today's what if.
Although as soon as you started describing it as a holographic, all I could think of was Skywalker. Shoot him! Keep shooting! Oh well. That's insane.
All right. Nothing else?
I think I'm good.
That's it. I will see you in like a month or more, I guess. I got vacation that's going to disrupt my schedule.
Enjoy your trip.
I won't. I don't enjoy anything. No, wait. I said I'd stop saying stuff like that.
All right. I just won't say that anymore. I just won't say enjoy your trip.
No. I tried to make a vow yesterday to stop being perpetually negative, and I broke that within like 30 seconds. I can't.
No, you need to work on what are those things called? Negative pessimisms, where you're like, yeah, it might be raining out, but at least I'll get soaking wet. Like just double whammy it.
What?
You've never heard of those?
No.
They're really, or they have the same thing too, or double positives, but
okay.
I think
double negative. Well, I mean,
yeah. I burnt my dinner, but at least it tastes like crap.
I've never heard of this.
Oh, really? They're pretty funny. I think they're funny.
All right. I mean, they might be funny, but are they Far Cry funny? No, Far Side. That's the one.
Only you can decide that.
All right. Audience, have a good afternoon.